Today we will discuss the very frequently asked question by the business owner: should we buy a vehicle in the corporation name or in their personal name, and can we claim vehicle related expenses in the business? Hi, I'm Jamal Abbasi from Source Accounting Professional Corporation, your Canadian tax partner. So let's get into the detail. As a business owner, you are naturally looking to maximize your expenses to reduce your taxable income. And apparently, vehicle related expenses should be very straightforward. But keep in mind that vehicle related expenses is the most audited area of the CRA, because CRA understand that many business owners are using vehicle corporation related vehicle for their personal usage. That in CRA eyes that you are taking indirectly a salary or benefit from the corporation. So this is most audited area. If you use the vehicle for both business and personal usage, then you need to prorate these expenses based on your usage. If you use 90% and more vehicle for the business purpose, then you can claim all vehicle related expense in your business. On the other hand, if vehicle is used 10% or less for the business purpose, you can't claim any vehicle related expenses. In most cases, you will fall between 10 and 90% usage for the business. And in that case, you need to prorate this expenses based on your usage. Now let's assume the corporation owns the car and you are using it for personal purposes as well. As per tax law, basically you are taking an indirect benefit from the corporation, and in this case corporation need to issue a T4 slip for the benefit that you are taking in the form of car usage. Now how do you calculate this benefit? These calculations are based on a complex CRA formula where you calculate standby benefit and operating benefit that will be included in your T4. Now if you use 50% or more this vehicle for personal usage, this formula will give you a very high amount that will be included in your personal return. On the other hand, if you use less than 50%, the value amount that will be included in T4 will be reduced. Another drawback is that while value of your vehicle will decline over a period of time, but this formula required that you calculate value that will be included in shareholder T4 based on the original cost of the vehicle instead of its current market value. Now let's assume you own the car and corporation is using this car for its business purposes. What you can do, you can bill the corporation for its usage and ask corporation to reimburse that amount, and this reimbursement will be tax free to you. Now as we saw in the previous discussion, that if car is owned by the corporation and majority use is personal, the CRA formula required a heavy taxable benefit be included in the personal return of shareholder. In that case, it is recommended that car be owned personally and shareholder bill the corporation at the year end for the usage of car. Now let's discuss a couple of things that you need to be aware when it comes to motor vehicle expenses. First critical thing is the classification of the vehicle. CRA classify vehicles in two major categories: motor vehicles and passenger vehicles. Motor vehicles are primarily designed for commercial usage such as buses and trucks, whereas passenger vehicles are primarily designed to move people around such as car, van and SUVs. When you buy a passenger vehicle, there are certain limits prescribed by the CRA as to the cost of the vehicle, leasing amount and interest rate. For example, if you buy a new car for $50,000 in year 2024, maximum tax deductible cost is $37,000. Next important thing is to maintain log of your mileage. Why? Because when you prorate vehicle expense between personal usage and corporation use, CRA might ask you to provide the breakdown of your mileage. Now last important thing, please don't forget to claim expenses related to gas, parking, insurance and maintenance. But equally important is to maintain the backup of all these expenses, because if CRA decides to audit you, they will not allow these expenses without proper backup. I hope you found this video helpful. If you need any assistance or have any question, please feel free to give us a call.